Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Counting on fans think Josh Duggar is still the golden child. Counting on alum Josh Duggar made headlines in June after the Supreme Court denied his latest appeal. The 36-year-old has been trying to overturn his case over the past few months. However, he always ended up disappointed. Others also think Jim Bob is just wasting his time trying to defend his son and fund his defenses. But despite all the controversies, some Redditors think Josh will remain the golden child in the family. Keep reading to see why. Counting on. Josh Duggar gets rejected again. According to reports, Josh's appeal for certiorari was denied by the Supreme Court, and he will continue serving his 12.5-year prison sentence. It wasn't explained why the Supreme Court rejected the counting on alum. A certiorari is an appeal to have a higher court review the decisions made by a lower court. But it seems Josh's conviction is final despite all his excuses, including blaming Caleb Williams as an alternate suspect. Fans think Josh is still the golden child. Some Redditors discuss the possibility that Josh Duggar is still the golden child of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. According to the poster, they're curious if the family still treats the counting on alum the same way despite his immoral sins. The Reddit user thinks there's a chance that he was stripped of the title after getting sent to prison. However, many commenters believe he will continue to be the most special child of Jim Bob and Michelle, especially because of how Jim Bob has been trying to overturn his case. So everyone knows Pest is the golden child. But assuming that prison stripped him of that title, who is the new golden child? Pest will always be Sperm's golden child. However, here who is next in line for the golden child status after Pest. 1. Jed 2. JD 3. Jonna 4. Jessa. I think deep down, he'll never be unseated as the golden child. However, I'm guessing that in more recent times, the favorite one is whoever is the least friendly with Jill and Jinger at any given moment. JB will always support him, but I get the impression Michelle doesn't like him. I think Josh is GB's fav and Josie is Meech's fav. I don't think they can do anything to fall out of the favor of either. Counting on. Josh Duggar planning a revenge. Josh also caught the attention of many after an insider claimed that he was upset about the lack of efforts of some family members. He allegedly threatens to write a tell-all book against his family, and sources claim that Jim Bob is terrified by it, which is why he's been trying his best to set the counting on alum free. The insider added that some of his sisters have already forgiven him, but Josh won't forgive them for not doing enough during his trials. In the world of reality television, family dynamics often take center stage, and the Duggar family of 19 kids and counting fame has never been one to shy away from public scrutiny. Yet, despite the controversial path Josh Duggar has taken over the years, some fans still see him as the golden child in the Duggar family. How could this be possible, given his very public criminal record, scandal, and subsequent conviction? To understand this paradox, one must delve deeper into the complex web of the Duggar family's public image, their belief system, and how Josh Duggar continues to be a polarizing figure even among fans. The Duggar family legacy, a story of faith, family, and controversy. The Duggars have long been seen as an example of Christian family values on TV. Their tight-knit household, where every child is raised with an emphasis on modesty, discipline, and hard work, became the hallmark of their success. When 19 Kids and Counting premiered in 2008, the world watched as Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar navigated life with 19 children, all under one roof, following a strict set of rules guided by their conservative Christian beliefs. At the heart of the Duggar family's philosophy was the idea that children should be raised to value purity, respect for authority, and obedience, values that have both been praised and critiqued. However, Josh Duggar, the eldest son, would eventually become the subject of a scandal that rocked the family and their devoted fanbase. The Josh Duggar scandal. In 2015, a report surfaced alleging that Josh Duggar had molested several young girls, his sisters among them, when he was a teenager. The allegations shocked the public and quickly led to the cancellation of the Duggar family's spin-off show, Counting On, which had been an attempt to continue the family's TV career after the fallout from the original series. The allegations also revealed that Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar had known about Josh's actions for years, but had kept the details hidden from the public. Despite the scandal, Josh Duggar attempted to present himself as a reformed man, seeking forgiveness through his faith. In subsequent years, he went on to have a family of his own, marrying Anna Keller, with whom he has several children. But in 2021, the controversy surrounding Josh reached a new low when he was convicted on charges of receiving and possessing child sexual abuse material. He was sentenced to more than 12 years in prison, a devastating blow to his already tarnished reputation. A family's loyalty. The golden child complex. Despite the gravity of his offenses, many fans of the Duggar family, particularly those who align with the family's conservative Christian values, have expressed a curious loyalty to Josh Duggar. Some even refer to him as the golden child of the family, a title that seems incongruous with his criminal actions but is reflective of the Duggar family's strong ties and loyalty to each other. There are several reasons why Josh Duggar may still be regarded as the golden child by some fans, despite the dark shadow cast over his name. 1. The Duggar family's culture of loyalty. The Duggar family has long promoted the idea of unwavering loyalty to one's family. The Duggars hold fast to the belief that family is paramount and children should support each other no matter the circumstances. In this context, Josh Duggar's actions, although deeply troubling to the public, are often seen by the family and their staunch supporters as forgivable sins, something to be handled within the confines of the Duggar household and faith community. Josh's parents, Jim, Bob, and Michelle, have publicly stated that they forgave Josh for his past actions and have been there for him through thick and thin. Their stance, combined with their continued public support for Josh, influences the way some fans perceive him. To these fans, Josh remains a member of the family and therefore worthy of forgiveness and redemption, despite his criminal behavior. 2. The Duggars' emphasis on forgiveness and redemption. The Duggar family's belief system revolves heavily around forgiveness and the idea of redemption. This doctrine has allowed Josh to maintain his position as a member of the Duggar family, even in the face of his offenses. The family's adherence to biblical teachings about repentance, forgiveness, and second chances has allowed Josh to continue to enjoy a semblance of support from certain segments of the Duggar fan base. Many fans who support Josh believe that his faith and his family's ongoing love and forgiveness make him worthy of being viewed as the golden child. In their eyes, Josh has done the work to atone for his past transgressions, and while his conviction is a stain on his reputation, his faith and family ties are seen as markers of his redemption. 3. The media and public image. Another contributing factor to Josh's continued golden child status is the way the Duggar family has shaped their public image. While many families in the spotlight would likely distance themselves from someone as controversial as Josh, the Duggars have worked hard to portray a united front. Jim, Bob, and Michelle Duggar have carefully crafted their public persona as parents who are willing to defend and protect their children, no matter what mistakes they've made. In the case of Josh, his family has largely reframed the narrative surrounding his past actions. The Duggars have often downplayed the severity of Josh's crimes, framing them as youthful mistakes or youthful indiscretions, which are forgivable through faith and redemption. To many of their fans, this approach has created a sense of continuity for Josh's place in the Duggar legacy, reinforcing the notion that he remains the golden child of the family, deserving of sympathy and support. 4. The silence of the siblings. The Duggar children are known for their close-knit relationships, and this bond has been tested in recent years. While some of the Duggar siblings have distanced themselves from Josh, many have remained silent or have chosen not to publicly criticize him. This silence from some of his siblings only reinforces the idea that Josh's actions are, in some way, still forgiven within the family dynamic. Although some of the Duggar children have made comments about their brother's past actions, others have stood by Josh, even during his legal troubles. This level of family solidarity is something that fans of the Duggars are quick to point out when discussing Josh's role as the golden child. The family's unity in the face of controversy has cemented Josh's place in the Duggar world, making it clear that no matter what happens, he is still part of the family.